Stadium here in Miami. Currently, it's the Jets in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter two. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Carter Landry, 89 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40. The 38-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Miami.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Dolphins take taking over now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Tua going to try and go quickly here. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, maybe.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So we've reached half. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
2nd and 9 now. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Bell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they run with Gurley. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Now it's Crowder. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Bell running on 1st down as he'll push forward for about 3.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And that falls to the incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Jamison Crowder, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Quickly into the hands of Fuller.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
A gain of 6 there on first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Tua's throw taken in here by Fuller.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Here's Tua.
And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Tua.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a first down carry by Bell. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
But, Charles, a one-score game.
Man, it's good to actually hang out with you guys again. Man, it's good to actually hang out with you guys again.
Bro, you see me at least once a week. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Miss Frequent Flyer Miles over here. She's been going coast to coast.
Hard work paid off, too.
Congrats, you deserve it. You would be in the exact same position. You would have figured it out.
There's no love for
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jags and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. And shoot. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 18 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that last throw, Charles, an important one stat-wise for this young rookie. It puts him over 4,000 yards passing for the season.
And you think about some of the great seasons by rookie quarterbacks in recent vintage. How about Andrew Luck in 2012 with 4,274 yards? Cam Newton had a big rookie year. So did Robert Griffin III. And how about Justin Herbert in 2020? He hit the league with a splash.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Back to throw again. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Jaguars are going to take... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's looking deep for Bell. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Again, he's got that man Landry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Carter Landry with the catch there. We've been talking about him the last few weeks, CD, and what he's meant to this offense during this latest run that they're on.
Yeah, I've really been impressed by how this offense, but more specifically, this entire team has come together. A lot of times you get guys with different agendas, guys that are complaining about playing time. You have all those factions in a locker room, but not with this team. They've really grown together as one unit, and they're really playing good football as a result.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well,
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Here we go.
So we've hit halftime. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Landry. 3 yards remain for second down.
On play action, they'll throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Corey Davis with his second. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And out across midfield down to the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He's going up top for Herndon downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a big play that time by the Jets. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. And now here is another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
So they will set up. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Let's go!
Now, Charles, all things can... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive.
Here's a 2nd and 7. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to...
Touchdown, Jets! Le'Veon Bell. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Landry. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll check it down to Bell. That catch good for only a couple. And quickly they get to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the Jaguars are right back. It's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark.
I was talking with my crew before the show. By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast the new Nike commercial. They did.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A throw over the middle, taken in.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. That's to the veteran tight end Carter Landry. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 7 yards, the pickup there. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Back to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 9 now. This is Bell on the dump off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
That's complete. It's Bell. So nothing doing there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A screen to Bell. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep now for Landry. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Brown with a stick skills. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as... So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamel Dean, and he will be brought...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw here. Again, he's got that man Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Corey Davis. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Landry. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage. But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that's caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pushes him over, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
On first down, Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try again with Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Here's Bell, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice.
Back now on OT with KC. I'm your host, Kevin Connors, and I will tell you,